Hello YouTube and welcome to my very first Cricut tutorial on YouTube. So I posted a video a few days ago on TikTok of me making this sticker. It was not a tutorial, it was just a process video, and I got asked several times, how did you do that? Can you show me how you did that? And yeah, so I thought that would be the perfect opportunity to make my very first Cricut tutorial video for YouTube. I will have links to all the materials I used down in the description, as well as a link to the TikTok video process if you are wanting just a quick 60-second how do I do that kind of video. So let's do it. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is upload your image into Design Space. And for this image, I chose the simple setting and I reduced my colors down to 3 and changed my color tolerance to 100. The inside of my image wasn't having that, so I had to reduce that down to 80. And then you just go through and select all of the colored parts, all of the white background. Think of it as you're making a coloring page almost. All you want left is the black outline with a transparent background. Now, if you make a mistake, just hit your little undo button at the top. No big deal, takes it right back. Before I hit continue, I like to zoom out and preview my image just to make sure I didn't miss anything, which in this case, I did. I missed that little top circle on my B. So once you like it, just hit continue and then save it as a cut image and hit upload. Once you're at this screen, select your image and insert it into your canvas. Now, once you have your image as a cut image in your canvas, you're going to go ahead and make your layers just like you would for a vinyl sticker. Me personally, I like to duplicate my layers so that I have one image for every color that I'm going to use in my sticker. I just like to have all of my layers ready to go, so when I'm contouring, I can just go through all of my layers at once. Now, I had a very hard time visualizing what I wanted this sticker to look like, so picking my colors was quite the chore. So I just ended up going with a couple different colors. I added an extra white layer just in case I wanted to add another color. Now, I've done quite a few stickers, so I just selected all of my layers and centered them together. But I always start contouring with my bottom layer, which is 99% of the time black, and I just hide all of my contours. Basically, that makes the shape of your sticker solid black. It does not cut out the letters or anything. It is a full black cut. For my next layer up, which is green, I hid all of my contours and then went through on that image and just selected all of the parts I wanted to be green and then unselect the outline. I did that by clicking that very top box on the right panel. You can also do that by selecting the very outside line on your image. However you like, I just have a hard time getting that very outside line to highlight, so I can click it. For this purple part, I want the letters to be purple, but I want the inside of my letters to be green. So I'm going to select the letters and the very outside line of those circles on my image so that it will cut them out as well. Unselect my outline, and there it is. Now, I decided to get rid of that white layer. I didn't like it, I didn't want it, so I just deleted it. Then I went ahead and changed my colors. Again, because I had all my contours, I could get a better idea of what it looked like. Now, after I picked my colors, I went ahead and selected the whole image and grouped it together, just so I can resize it and move it as one image. Now, because I am adding a spiral on top of this sticker, I went ahead and added a white rectangle to go behind my sticker. That is just to hide the grid lines. You can go into your settings and change it to where you can hide your grid lines. I just think it's faster to add a white rectangle. In my little search bar for my computer, I typed in snipping tool. Once you select that, a little window will pop up and you're just going to hit new and then draw a box around your sticker. Just be careful of your zoom in and zoom out buttons on your canvas because they will show up if you catch them. Once you have it the way you want it, just save it as your image. Now, you can see I made a pretty big rectangle around my sticker. I didn't cut it very close because on SPIRALbuddy.com you can zoom in, but you can't zoom out. So I wanted room to be able to adjust the sticker in that circle the way that I like it. So once you have your image in, zoom in, move it around, just get it the way that you like. I like to have a little bit of space between that circle and the outside of my image. Once you like it, hit your check mark. I changed my spiral to black because I'm going to be cutting it in black, so I want to see what it looks like. Now, because this is an accent to a sticker, I made my rings pretty big. Once you have it the way you want, just download it. Just try not to make your rings too small. That can cause some overlapping problems. Back in Design Space, I duplicate that very back layer where I hid all of my contours. I get rid of that white rectangle that I made. I don't need that anymore. And then I put my sticker in hiding so that it's out of the way. And then I go ahead and upload my spiral buddy that I just created. Now, I have found for me the best setting to remove the white background for the spiral buddy is to choose simple. I reduce my colors down to 2, and I change my color tolerance to 100. That is the setting I have always used, and it works wonderful. Gets rid of all of the white background in one click. Hit continue and save it as a cut image and upload it. Once you have it inserted into your canvas, you're going to have to resize it. I just generally resize it down to 5 inches. And then that back layer I duplicated, I'm going to change that color just to any color that I can see behind that spiral, because I'm going to drag my spiral over top to resize it so that it is the same size as my sticker. Now, I have found that with this, it is better to miss on the smaller side with your spiral, just so all of your parts will stick onto the sticker. You won't have any extra like hanging over. Then I select both parts, align them, center them, and then select both parts and slice. After you slice, you will have 4 different parts. Go ahead and get rid of the outside excess, and then you can also get rid of the 2 colored cuts that you have left over. Basically, all you want left is that black spiral on top. Then I bring my sticker back, I select both, align, and center them. Then my sticker is ready to be cut. So when I hit make it, you will see I have 3 different colors for 4 different cuts. 4 different cuts. So three mats with 4 cuts because I have 2 black cuts. And somebody might say, why don't you weld them together? Well, because it'll make it solid black. If I attach them, then I won't have my black background and my black spiral on top. Now, I use the premium vinyl cut setting for my vinyl. I'm using Oracle 651 for my black. The purple is Cricut Permanent Premium Vinyl. My holographic is also Cricut Vinyl. That's just what I chose to use. Now, once I have all of my vinyl cut, I go ahead and trim it up because I save all of my scraps for later. And then I just go ahead and start weeding. Personally, I like to weed starting with the simplest first, ending with the most complex, so I save the spiral buddy for last. When you are weeding your spiral buddy, just be very careful because those outside lines are not attached to the full spiral, so you might lose a couple of them. I know I lost at least one on this sticker, but that's okay because the spiral is only adding to the sticker. It's just an accent piece, so having 1 or 2 missing isn't the end of the world. Obviously, that's my opinion. I'm a perfectionist though, so it does kind of bother me, but the sticker still looks awesome. Then just go through and layer your sticker. I like to start mine from the very bottom layer, which is black, and work my way up to the top. I also use parchment paper when layering my sticker. It is see-through, the sticker doesn't stick to it, and I can get the sticker to line up exactly the way that I like it. I just leave a little edge hanging off, so once I like where it's at, I just press that down, lift my transfer tape, remove the parchment paper, and just squeegee it down. Super simple, super easy to do. Then once you have your spiral Betty on top, you can trim it down or stick it on something, but it should look something like this. But yeah, that's how you do it. So I hope this helps.